Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Magnetic Woman. Let's take a deep dive in. In for 4, hold it for 4, exhale for 6, and let it go. Do you know that resets your nervous system? Welcome. My name is Milissa Claire, and today we're going to be talking about visibility. Because the word visibility isn't just about like showing up, so many beautiful layers to it. Because visibility is the bridge to so many new opportunities. Now, if you're a female entrepreneur, you're an expert, you work in sales, you're an author, you want to create something amazing and get it out to the world, and you know that you want to do that through videos, through content. Well, maybe you don't want to do it that way, but you know that that is the way to create new opportunities. Let's talk about visibility. Visibility is the bridge to new money. Visibility is the bridge to you creating your legend, your legacy, for you sharing your knowledge, telling your story, selling your art, showing a product that you created. Your visibility is you just in the internet world. Imagine that you go into the grocery store and all of a sudden you're like, I mean, the thing is that when you're online, it's like a mirror reflecting back to you, and it might trigger something deep inside you. It's actually a survival system. We have misplaced survival wiring. When I heard about this, I was like, wow. So I want to tell you about how you can override or reprogram these survival mechanisms. Maybe you show up online and someone tells you, "Oh, is that your new hobby? Are you going to be making videos?" And you're like, "No, this is something that's really important to me." But all of a sudden, your survival system goes back into your subconscious and remembers when you were picked on. I know that I was picked on in elementary school. So, in order to rewire my nervous system to feel safe on camera, to feel safe showing up, to feel safe when I was a singer, I really had to get very grounded in my vision of why I'm doing all this. So, the misplaced survival wiring, especially for women, oftentimes we've been taught that our family and our children and our home are the most important. I'm a mother, and I know that there's many times that I will serve my daughter before I serve my business. Now, I'm not saying that I don't love being a mom, but at the same time, I don't have to remind myself to be of service to my daughter. Do you understand? So, where in your life are you being service to something or somebody else without questioning it? But when it comes to really showing up visible in your business, you start to make excuses. You start to feel those things inside of you that make you feel nervous about being visible. Do you see how the two connect? So I want to tell you about how you can override or reprogram these survival mechanisms. Because what you value, you're going to go move towards. And when you really value your online business because you know it's a great source of income, opportunities, of creating a legacy, of really showing up for yourself, of showing up for the people that you can help, for everything that you really desire to create, once you create that container in your mind, in your nervous system, in your subconscious, and you say, you know what? This is improving my life. Visibility is improving my livelihood. Visibility is improving my family. And then all of a sudden, you have it on the same value as your family. So now my visibility in my business and my family are on the same value shelf. Now, that doesn't mean that I love my visibility, my business, like I love my family, right? But if you're anything like me, you're a nurturing, loving woman, and that's why you've been ignoring your business. So it's really important for your mind, your consciousness, your nervous system to really see how they can level out. And so all of a sudden, your your family and your business have a similar energy. Okay. So this container is filled with love. This container is filled with opportunity. This container is filled with dreams. This container is filled with family trips. This container is filled with family legacy. This container is part of your family. It is part of your life. Your visibility becomes your legacy. Ability becomes something that you can leave for your children. Then it feels different. It doesn't feel like you're just some solo act going out trying to be creative and creating videos online so random people can just say, "Oh, I like your video." No, I know that you're here for something much more powerful, much more conscious, much more important for your soul. But your nervous system has to know that. So I would love for you to practice this. I hope this helped you because when I figured that out, I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. So if you ever feel like you're getting whiplash whenever you want to go create content and all of a sudden you stop, ask yourself, how am I feeling? What's really going on? What's the story really going on inside my body? Why do I really want to do this? Really get to know yourself better and understand why you're creating content and make it important for your soul. Make it important for your life. Make it part of your expression of self love, of family love, of creating a more powerful world. So let's just practice that. Just get out your phone while you're listening to me. And I want you just to say hello and just make a quick video. Okay. Then I want you to write down how visibility can make your life better. All right. I just want you to think about if I was visible and I create a program or I sell a product or I get more sales or I talk more about the homes that are in my area or if I teach my audience something really powerful or if I show my audience something and it has to do with a product that I sell or if my story can help someone else's life. That's why being visible. Or what if you're creating a legend, you're an artist, and you want your name to be remembered? You want your grandchildren to be able to come on YouTube and see your videos. Or you want to be able to have your videos stored so that your great grandchildren can see who you were, so they can hear your stories. Like being visible and creating content can become something that is really powerful for your life, but you must feel safe in it. So, the more that you understand yourself and you create this awareness about what's really going on behind the scenes before you create content, the more easy it's going to be able to show up and say yes to yourself consistently. And those voices of doubt and why are you doing this? They're going to start to fade away. So my name is Milissa Claire, and I'm the creator of Magnetic Woman. And I would love to share with you something really powerful that I've created, and it's free. It's a free 5-step guide. And in that guide, I'm going to be guiding you through some simple questions so that you can begin to become more magnetic, so that you can really love your online business and being visible, so that you can create more freedom in your life. If that sounds like something that you would love, just say freedom below and I'll share the link with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, share this, and of course, subscribe. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you. And if no one's told you today, I love you. Because visibility is the bridge to so many new opportunities. Or you want to be able to have your videos stored so that your great grandchildren can see who you were.